No one was surprised to see Prince Andrew's name in the unsealed Jeffrey Epstein documents, but I think this next blind item is pretty shocking and disturbing and alleges that Prince Andrew offered up his daughter to pay his debts to Epstein. Hopefully, somewhere in the documents will be how the royal paid off his debt by offering up one of his children. And again, this is allegedly Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein and his daughter, Princess Beatrice. And here's a related blind item from September of 2019. Apparently, blind items do travel because a guest at a life event asked this royal offspring if she ever had anything done to her by the billionaire P file. And again, this is allegedly Princess Beatrice and Jeffrey Epstein. And this next related blind item was originally published in January of 2020. With the upcoming nuptials, there has been a lot of back and forth with friends on this side of the Atlantic. That leads to golden gossip. It can also lead to some shocking revelations. Several months back, this royal P file used an outlandish excuse as an alibi. The excuse seemingly was pulled out of nowhere and no one believed a word he said. It was interesting he chose that particular establishment because a friend of his offspring was going to be in the offspring's wedding until it was mentioned. The reason for pulling out? Well, at one point in time, he did take the kids there and also some of the kids' friends. This would have been about the time he was allowing his way underage daughter to spend time with the billionaire P file. A female friend of the offspring was along for one of the dinners to the establishment mentioned and said that the royal cornered her in the female restroom and groped her and penetrated her with his fingers while trying to kiss her and telling her that he knew what she needed. While this was going on, someone started banging on the door because they needed to use the restroom, and she managed to get away. Several times after that night, whenever she would see him, he would always try to kiss her, but he never got close enough to do what he had done that night. When she heard the name of the restaurant, that was it for her. Apparently, there was a huge argument about her going to the police all these years later, and this is what has led to her departure from the wedding party. And this is allegedly Prince Andrew, Pizza Express, and Princess Beatrice.